Well, hello and welcome back to the trucking life. It has been quite a while since I've done a trucking video. If I remember correctly, it's been since like mid-December actually. So now that we're well into February, it's probably been about 2 months. And I had some people saying that they hadn't seen me drive for a while, so here we go. And today we're doing another short run. We're now in Hutchinson, Kansas, which is about in the middle of the state. And I just picked up this load of a heavy bulldozer. So the trailer has these extra articulating points. The total of 6 axles on the trailer, plus the 3 on my cab, makes for a total of a 9 axle rig. So this should be interesting. If I remember correctly, the last time I was on here, I had just hired our first employee and set them up with a used truck. So if I remember, when finish our run here, I'll go and check on how they were doing. Alright, so the thing with these long trailers is to make sure that you get plenty of room to turn. I can't see to the right very well. Looks like it's clear there. Thank you for softening cars. So I wasn't really sure I was actually going to get a video recorded when
get ready to turn right.
I brought up Steam. I had to do a lot of updates for truck simulators. And it took probably at least 20 minutes to get everything updated. And then our recording software was also not set up to start. So what I'd hoped to be doing about almost an hour ago, I'm just now starting. Over a little bit, but not too bad. So in my other personal trucking profile, I just finished my last achievement in the game. So until the next DLC comes out, I have 100% completion on all the achievements for American Truck Sim. Doesn't really matter much for anything going on in the world, but still something to... Okay, he's waiting for me. Odd, but thank you. Can I get up the hill? Come on, you can do it. always like it when it gets up to 20 miles an hour and I can set cruise control. Frees up my stick for driving. Alright. Well, hopefully now we're going to be on 4-lane for a while. So far so good. Well, as I've said on this channel before, I am not into politics really at all. But unfortunately, the way things have gone in my life the last couple of years, there are times where I have to deal with it. So, 5 years ago or something like that, I volunteered to be part of a group in Iowa called the Homestead Consumer Task Force. And the main job of this task force is to make sure that people in Iowa are living as independently as possible. And see that vehicle back there. So the main thrust of the group is to make sure that people with disabilities are living outside of nursing homes and have whatever it is that we need to live and be able to participate in the community. So part of that is working with legislators and people to get bills passed that are helpful, or to look at ones that would cause problems. Well, when I originally started, the group wasn't doing a whole lot. Oh boy. We have a detour. This could be interesting. Short run I was expecting.
Reroute.
Huh? I only added 20 miles on. Hopefully I don't go in a roundabout goose chase here. Anyway, get more time to talk, I guess. So the group wasn't real active when I started, and a lot of people have said this, it's not just me, that every meeting, every other month, we would talk about a lot of things and write letters, but it didn't seem like we did a whole lot of anything substantial.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
So as I got more into what the group was doing, in my second term, I tried to encourage different ways we could help in the community. as a result, ended up becoming the vice chair of the group. Figure I'm good at sitting,
Keep
so
left, and then turn left.
might as well be a chair, right?
Turn left.
So, one of the things that I encouraged was that during the Iowa political season, or when Congress, or the state Congress is in session, is to look more at what bills are coming and that we should take note about. Because before, we may have looked at a bill that was coming, say in January, and said, yeah, we should pay attention to this, see what happens. And then by our next meeting in March,
And then turn left.
it had already been passed or shot down,
Turn right.
and we couldn't do anything about it. So we started, or now, we've started doing more activities, you know, watching what's going on, and being more of an active voice in a state. So since I opened this activity up, it forces me that needs to do some of it. So a couple of hours after this video comes out, I'm scheduled to be doing a virtual meeting with several of Iowa's senators and representatives, including the ones in my area, and advocating for various needs, but one of the main or big pushes that we'll be looking at is need for caregivers. And as I said before, that having caregivers is a problem that many people have and they can't find any. And therefore, care is fully dependent on relatives, and the person can't live very independently, and therefore work or kind of
Keep left. And
be
then
out in the
turn
community.
right.
What happened to the nice 4-lane roads?
Turn left.
It was out in the curb. So part of what we want to say is yes, that we need more caregivers, and part of the way to encourage that is to increase the pay that they get. Because right now it stands that in Iowa, that for some caregivers, say, other than me, that the pay that they get is equivalent to
Go
working
straight on.
at Taco John's or some fast food.
Keep right. And then turn left.
Alright, yes, I'm driving in the middle of the road, but need room to turn.
Go straight on.
Iowa does well at helping kids that have special needs or anything that's extra. So therefore, in grade school and high school, things like the AEA, or Area Education Agency, helps to get a student in school and whatever they need to facilitate learning, be it different desks or maybe different styles of learning, whatever the case may be. And then after that, vocational rehabilitation, or voc rehab as it's called for short, can help people in college or getting them set up to work and helping with whatever needs are. Sorry, car, I'm trying to speed up. So it's good to start out, but you need to keep going too. That someone like myself needs to have support through caregivers. Allows me to, say, live at home or to go out in the community and to possibly work somewhere that's in town. And yeah, it helps that there are a lot of jobs you can do from home now. And I could easily see that some people would say that, well, if you're in a nursing home or care facility, as long as it has internet, then why can't you work from there? Well, you might be able to on a temporary basis, but generally the care that someone gets in a facility is not anywhere near as good as they do in their own home. And it's also not very stable in that you don't know about caregiver switches, and you work on their timetable and not your own. So trying to hold down steady employment without knowing what's going on from one day to the next, and dealing with more health challenges just doesn't work. So allowing, or at least having, caregivers and people with disabilities that can then have more opportunity to work is a benefit for all.
Go straight on.
We're getting there. I've had one accident so far. Car, it's my turn. PT truck.
Go straight on.
Alright, now I'm gonna get stuck behind this guy. Hopefully he doesn't stop quickly. So that is part of what I plan to be talking about in a couple hours, at least for when this comes out. And I'm not the only one that's talking. There are, I believe, 4 others that are giving their stories and what they found helps and what they need. And other things, as I've talked about, for as well that once a person has the ability to work or the opportunity, then earning wages is also another definite sticking point. That yes, you can work, you can start earning a wage, but then you end up losing some of your care, such as through Medicaid or Social Security or both. And then you get in a whole nother mess of things. And that's another issue that I don't know that we'll be addressing this time. Because again, it's very limited time. But I have recently seen that another bill in Iowa is going that may make it easier for people to work.
Get ready to turn right.
But I haven't read up enough on it to see what it actually entails.
Turn right.
So much for this run being easy on 4 lanes. I also tell that the more I'm moving around, I'm tipping over to my right too. But I only have 19 miles to go. So that's kind of my update for the week. I'm thankful for the services that Iowa and the U.S. does provide. As I've said many times, I'm very blessed to be able to live at home. And all the caregivers I do have. Right now, say I'm in the position that I can be active, and I try to be as much as possible. I don't during the winter to get out. I still try to do things even though I'm not leaving the house. But God has provided my needs for many years, and wherever I can help others, and that's what I like to do.
Turn left.
Alright, got a long road here. Can I get up to cruise control? Yes. I've been to this facility before on my other profile again, but I still kind of wonder what it's supposed to be. It looks like by the train cars here that it's supposed to be a coal mine of sorts, but I'm not that far away from Kansas, and I don't know of any coal mining activities in Kansas, especially not right on the Mississippi River. Or maybe it's supposed to be some sort of exports, or I'm not real sure what this facility is. It's large, whatever it's supposed to be doing. Alright. Let's see where they want this parked.
It's all over.
Straight ahead. Good. well, what, really close to this stack of pallets of salt or whatever those are. Let's see if I can get it close enough. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh, I did. Surprise myself. Alright, well, another good run. Only had one minor mishap. But, thank you for watching. And next week will likely be another Quad Life video, as I have a an update that I need to give. But until then, have a great week, and bye for now.